Hello friends of Sudoku, this is an evil puzzle copied over from sudoku.com, and let's see what this one has in store for us. There's a 1 here and here, putting a 1 in this cell of course, a 2, 6, 8 and a 9 still to be found for this column. There's an 8 and a 9 and a 2 blocking this cell. It's got to be a 6 therefore. This 6 and this 6 and this 6 block these cells, therefore this must be a 6. Let's see what else we can find quickly. A 9 would have to go in one of these cells and therefore in one of these. A 5 will have to go here or here because this 5 forces a 5 to go in this cell. Now these 3 remaining cells have to be a 2, 8 and a 9. This cannot be a 9, it's got to be a 2 or an 8, and this is therefore a 9. And that fits well with my earlier observation that one of these will have to be a 9, doesn't it? The 7 here blocks these cells, the 7 blocks this cell, so one of these will have to be a 7. And in combination with the 7 here and the 7 here, that now puts a 7 right here. A 2, 3, 8 and a 9 still to be found for the center column. 2, 3, so this is an 8 or a 9. 9 can't go here. No, I'm not seeing it, at least not yet. Oh yes, I'm seeing something, of course, because this 9 blocks this cell and this 9 blocks this cell, therefore this must be a 9. Now we need to find a 2, 3 and an 8. And we have a 2 and a 3 here, making this an 8. This is now not a 3 because we have a 3 already in the box. It must be a 2, and this, therefore, a 3. This lonely looking cell must be an 8. And in combination with the 8 here, that makes this an 8. These 2 now have to be a 2 and a 4. And of course, this cell cannot be a 2 due to the 2 in the row. So this must be a 4 and this a 2. So these 2 now have to be a 9 and a what and a 2, making these a 5 and a 7. This 2 and 2 and 2 forces a 2 to go here. And now one of these will have to be a 2 as well. We have a 5 in row 1. We have a 5 in row 3. Where now can we place a 5 in row 2? Not here and not here and not here because of this 5. Therefore, it must go here. And now this cell must be a 5 for the simple reason that this cell and this cell can't be a 5 because of the 5 here and here. And this cell can't be a 5 either because of this 5. So this was an easy 5. This cell must be, I think, a 6. Yes, because this 6 and this 6 and this 6 block all of these cells here, making this a 6. And now one of these 2 will have to be a 6. And having taken away this empty space, we know now that this must be a 1 because of the 1 in this row and in this row. This 1 and this 1 now block all of these cells, therefore this is a 1. I'm wondering when the evil part of this puzzle is going to occur because so far it seems pretty easy. A 3, 4, 7 and a 9 for these 4 cells. There's a 3, 7 and a 9 in this row, making this a 4. One of these will have to be a 7 because of the 7 here. And this is a 3 or a 9, and this is a 3 or a 9. These have to be a 1 and an 8. And a 4 and a 6 will have to go in 2 of these 3 cells up here, because we have a 4 and a 6 here, and we have a 4 and a 6 here. We need a 4 and a 6 in the top row as well. We all know how to count to 9, don't we? So let's start counting for this cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 9. What's missing? That's right, the 8. This 8 and this 8 and this 8 puts an 8 here. The 7 here blocks this cell, therefore one of these will have to be a 7. So a ghost 7 here, and a 7 here, and a 7 here blocking these cells puts a 7 in this cell. And as we recall, the last digit that we needed here is going to be a 5. And with these two 5s and these two 5s now, this is a 5. These two 7s and this 7 forces a 7 to go here. And now one of these two cells must be a 7. And since we know that this can't be a 7 because of the 7 here, then this cell must be a 7, mustn't it? This is now a 3, 9. This is now a 3, 9. This is a 3, 9. This is a 4, 9, and this is a 4, 9. Now we need a 2, 3, 4, 6, and an 8 for these 5 empty cells in column 9. We have a lot of givens here. We have a 3, 6, and a 4 here. So that would make this a 2 and an 8. But it can't be a 2. It can't be a 2 because the 2 here blocks these cells. The 2 here blocks these cells. So with all of these cells blocked, a 2 for column 9 cannot go here. It must go in one of these two cells, and that makes this an 8. That was neat. So now this is a 2 or a 9, this is a 2 or a 9, and this is a 2 or a 9, and therefore this cannot be a 2 or a 9. So what could it be? Not a 1, not a 2. It could be a 3, could be a 4. Okay, so we don't have a single here, at least not yet. But we have an 8 for row 8 because we have these two 8s blocking these cells here. And we have the 8 up here blocking this cell. So this, of course, now must be an 8. And that makes this an 8 and this a 1. This 1 and this 1 puts a 1 here. And these two 1s in combination with those two up here forces a 1 to go here. A 4 and a 6 for these two cells. There's a 6 in this box, so this must be a 4 and this therefore a 6. Now one of these will have to be a 4. That's all very nice, but it's not helping. This is a 9, 4, this is a 9, 4, 3, 9, 3, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9. Must be a simple trick here. This was a 3, 9 and a 3, 9 as well. Well, it was going so fast that I forgot that this 4 now forces a 4 into this cell, and a 9 therefore must go here. And that gives us a 9 for this cell and a 2 for this one. And I think now this puzzle is more or less done. This must now be a 2. These two cells have to be a 3 and a 4, and that makes these two a 9 and a 6. The 9 must go here, of course, and the 6 therefore here. That makes this a 6. And let's see. So these two were a 3 and a 9, and now the 9 here forces a 3 to go here, and a 9 therefore must go here. This 9 and this 9 and this 9 gives us the 9 for row 8. Goes here. And now this cell up here must be a 9, of course. These two cells now have to be a 7 and a 2. There's a 2 in the top row, so the 7 goes here, and therefore this is a 7 and this is a 2, making this a 3 and this a 3. This cell here now must be a 4, making this a 4 and this as well. This is now a 3, and that makes this a 3 and this a 2. That wasn't so evil at all, I think, but it was kind of fun. Not a big challenge, at least not for me today, because I had my head screwed on right. Sometimes it takes a while to find the digits, but not today. I hope you enjoyed it as well and that you'll be back for more soon. Thank you for watching and bye for now.